Inclement weather expected to roll in later on this afternoon. We didn't want to miss this one, though, so we moved up the start time. We got Virginia and Duke in an ACC battle. Oh, and how effective he is. Petey LaSalle and Jake Naso. That's going to be a huge battle to face-off X, and it's won by LaSalle. He can score, and he couldn't quite get enough on that shot, as he is a danger man.
It's just, it's everywhere. The chemistry and the flow and the inability to have multiple guys play well the same day, right? Like there's always a couple guys who have an off game.
Yeah. Now Peyton Cormier, look at the size and strength. He got his hands free, but Adler goes down to make the stop.
It's a good stop by Adler. Let's see how Duke responds to this ride. And watch 39 in orange. He's going to roam. He's a free safety. They'll bring him all over the field, Kastner.
Nice catch that time. In Virginia, in overtime. Owen Caputo coming upfield. Gets back to his left. Now he gets it open. Wasn't able to beat Nunes. Sean Lully, he's a transfer from Penn. Comes upfield. Nunes, sharp on that one, stopping Cambadour.
You're going to see a
couple of moves. He gets the ball dislodged before he gets a shot off. Adler giving chase.
Here's the ride.
Up top to O'Neal again. He'll look to dodge. With the right. Standing with the big Kastner on him, 39. O'Neal showing that size and quickness as Kastner loses his stick. Robertson seen all the way by Nunes.
Yeah, only good shots are going to beat Matthew Nunes. He's established that. He's a freshman, but he's played in huge games, and he's won games for Virginia. You look at some of the games early in the season against High Point, like he was the defining factor in that game in the fourth quarter. Yeah. He's played in ACC games now. He's played in big crowds against Maryland, 10,000 people. One thing, even in that game when Maryland threw over 20 shots past Nunes, his body language never wavered for a freshman. That game was telling to me. I'm like, this guy will not be broken mentally.
Good move to get free. Now he'll try and beat Adler. Can't do it, and Adler, does he keep it out of the cage? He does. Woo. We're going to have to take another look at that one as well. Connor now behind the cage. Up front quickly. Adler sharp early.
He is.
Makes another save.
We've seen him enough that he could steal games, right? This guy is a big-time stopper. When he's hot, watch out. 4 saves for Adler. Ledman now bringing it up. O'Neal quickly below and score. You want offense? Start it with some defense and goaltending. Virginia brings heat offensively. Goalies, beware. But when you have a guy with the experience of Adler, he's a 6th-year grad student. When he's hot, he's red hot, and it gives Duke an opportunity. Naso to take every single face-off. LaSalle, you got a little wiggle room with Braun.
Don't be surprised to see Cam Henry. Look at Nunes make the stop on Nakai Montgomery. Yeah, don't be surprised to see Cam Henry go out there with a long pole and just try and junk it up, even if it's for a couple of draws. Also, how terrible Duke has started some games this year, how they've been so far behind in the first quarter and first halves. Adler again makes a save. Picked out of the air by Stevenson. Relentless ride, gets it across the field. Here's Ledman again. He loses his footing, ball free. When he can't get to the gym. Gets free and puts it low. Now we get a flag down, and this is going to go against Duke as Adler made the save.
Yeah, they're going to get, that's 19, they got the 9s mixed up. Stevenson's doing time there. 30-second hold, absolute insane and hyper-competitive. Brother Max plays in the PLL for the champion Chaos. Grew up in the backyard, having big brother hammer shots away at him. But his sense of urgency, right? You just feel the time is now for Mike Adler. I thought he was terrific in that first half, doing anything in terms of just finding stick-on-stick opportunities, right? You saw the reaction. 2 different goalies in this matchup here, Cotter. Nunes sits on shots. He's very patient. Adler will throw his body everywhere.
Right.
Flop. Yep, so technically sound, 1 in orange.
That'll be a left-handed shot. Adler makes the stop.
A lot of times you'll see Cormier, the head of his stick will be tucked back a little bit more.
Schellenberger. Adler saw it all the way. Look at Moore. Look at him battling for this loose ball. Kicks, guys are getting banged up.
And I worry a high-scoring game in heat, right?
Right. Nakai, the bounce shot, defended well that time by Sawstead out front, and that prevented him from getting a whole lot on it.
Because if you get one of these...
Crowd wanted to push. Still a battle for it. Won by the Cavaliers. Moore makes that extra pass to Schellenberger. Making the great save was Adler. That set the crowd afire. We'll get a loose ball push. It'll stay with Virginia, but Adler. I was verklempt. That was such a great save. I couldn't even get the words out.
He's on. He's on because there was a fake high, right? He didn't bite. Just used that quick burst, too, in the reaction. I mentioned he is a reaction-type goalie, right? He will flop. He will throw his body all over the place. Very different than Matthew Nunes, who's in cage for Virginia, who's patient and sits on shots. Wow, he hedged a little there. Like he felt like, okay, you're gonna fake high, you're gonna shoot low, right?
Yeah. 9 saves on the game for Adler. Make that 10.
See him flopping?
Right. Robs Cormier.
He's throwing his body, man. He wants to move.
Back to Schutz. Frizzoli D'ing him up. Got free, though. Adler goes high to make the stop. Picking up right where he left off in the first half.
Yeah, a lot of times you don't want to see halftime for a goalie like Adler, right? That has that kind of a first half, the 10 saves, 3 goals against. Keep him going.
Number 1. Now he's on Moore. This is a mismatch that Virginia likes. And Moore knows it. Trying to work some space. Adler making another great save.
You see Xander Dixon talk about that. You're going to get fixed, right?
Yeah, I'm getting fixed up. Petey again. Will we see a replay? He shoots this time, and Adler goes down to make the save.
Now he's kind of struggling to find his shot. You know, when he's rolling, he's the best player in college lacrosse. These last few weeks, and
just trying to muscle his way in, but not getting anywhere. Shoots, Adler.
That was a good look. Right. Adler makes the save, and Adler's got a wide base there.
Carpenter, he'll shoot and score!
Gavin's up at Syracuse, and he has the starting nod. But there's just not depth there. You're not going to pull Nunes.
Robertson, look at Nunes. How about that save? So, all right, maybe that gets him going, and they'll look to go quickly. Zinn, he's got a lot of speed. So does Nakai Montgomery. Trying to get back into the hole. Schellenberger.
And you've done it quite a bit this season, and you're going to lose with him if you have to. But he's your guy, and he's shown that he has the opportunities to make stops like this. It's his clearing, too. He's not just a stopper. This is a freshman that understands the tempo of this team. He gets it out, and Nakai's hustle is incredible.
Cormier is going to look to dodge. Okay. Gets free. Adler goes down to make the save. Now loose ball. Adler's outside of the cage. Outstanding pickup by Wilson Stevens.
Chris Gray's record with Lyle Thompson. He's got 7 more games than Lyle Thompson already.
Adler gets a piece of it. Schellenberger still stoned. And the ground ball goes Duke's way. 17 saves today for Adler. Again, that ride, though, gets the ball back to Virginia. Can they strike quickly? Simmons, Adler!
Hey, take a bow. This is ridiculous. His left arm or shoulder right now.
It has been a tough day for him, both physically and just in terms of being able to put up numbers. Not what he's used to. Simmons got open that time. I mean, Adler is not letting anything by. Virginia's ride, though, is giving them opportunities. Simmons, will he take another shot? No, he gets rid of it. Xander Dixon. This whole game, Virginia has it. They can't put a run together.
It's because of Mike Adler.
Schutz.
Got a piece of that.
Yep.
Restart. Fresh 60 for the Cavs. But yeah, Virginia's had the opportunities. When you break down the tape, they've put themselves in positions to score. They've had good flow, good passing patterns.
This could be one right here. Schellenberger had Adler out of the cage.
Goals for Duke like the last 4 to 5 years, right?
Right.
Like, we barely talk about him.
He's going to his bench here late in the going here. Badur. That time on the stop, David Roselle, so getting a backup in goal as well, bringing Roselle in the game, resting up guys like Nunes and some of the others. Lauderdale has been sensational today.
Yeah, he's just been unreal. You know, Virginia had some momentum in terms of their offensive flow in that third quarter. He had 9 saves alone, right? So you felt like, okay, Virginia might come on a run. Well, not today, not against Zero and White, who's played his best game unequivocally of the season, ties a career high, and he does it in a moment in time when his team needed him the most, right?
Andrew Bonafede, veteran in goal now for the Blue Devils. Adler's day is done. Career high, tying 20 saves on the day for Mike Adler. It's really a lot part and parcel with the way the season has gone. Don't you agree with that? It's just when you want to write somebody off, they get a big win, and then you say, okay, well, maybe things are a little different there.
But Duke was the one team that you just...
Final minute here at Koskinen. Kumar, he'll shoot. Bonafede makes the stop. And that'll do it.
Things got a whole lot more interesting, Cotter.
Man, Mike Adler had a game for the ages. Maybe his best in a Duke Blue Devil uniform, and that's saying something. 20 saves for Adler.